The mega-moneyed life of the rich kid is beyond unreal.
It costs about £10,000.
And went to one of the most expensive boarding schools in the world, £100,000 a year.
They have no concept of what real life is like for most Brits.
I've got a cleaner, I've got a chef. I haven't washed my hair myself for the past 4 or 5 years.
I think I've been on a bus once.
So in this series, they will be plucked from their pampered lives.
It seems to be quite dirty.
I wouldn't feel safe walking around here actually by myself at night.
To live with families who struggle to survive.
I am dying to know why they're living in accommodation that's simply too small for them.
Only then can they realise the real value of money.
£150 on food?
Yeah, on food, yeah. Basically, I'm just trying to make ends meet. You're okay, come here, baby. Life can be so cruel sometimes.
When rich kids go skint. Today's rich kid going skint is 19-year-old university student Jacob.
My upbringing was very easy. I've never really had to sort of worry about anything. I've lived a life of luxury.
Home for Jacob is this rather plush 5-bedroom mansion in the countryside.
Welcome to my family home in Kent. I live here with my mum, dad and my sister, and we absolutely love it in the countryside. So this is the sort of kitchen/lounge. And what I love about it is it's just so open planned in here. Got like the kitchen here and then the sort of chilled out bit over there.
There's certainly no shortage of living space on this 3-acre estate.
So it's a 5-bedroom house based on 4 floors and like the whole top floor is obviously mine. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Obviously.
This is my main bedroom. Obviously on the top floor I've got my wardrobes and sort of like games room. I've got my main bedroom here, so you've got my gold bed here. This is my bathroom, which is obviously literally right next door to my bedroom. Obviously, I've got my shower, which is really nicely designed. It's sort of like a Playboy mansion up here. All of it's mine, no one else can use it.
Thanks to his parents' generous financial support, Jacob's never had any money worries.
I am able to just spend what I want, where I want. It's not about the price, it's just about what I want.
And he definitely doesn't want for anything when it comes to his wardrobe.
Canada Goose. I think this is about £750. I've got 4 of these. I've got my Gucci loafers here. These were about 500. My Yeezys as well. These are more of my gym shoes. These were 500. I rarely wear them though, so it was a bit of a waste of money.
Only the best designer belts will do for Jacob.
So these ones, obviously, I've got here 2 Gucci ones, which are about £350 to £400 each. You've got the big Gucci logo at the front. That's the first thing people notice when they see you, so that's what I like the most about it.
Designer gear isn't the only thing Jacob spends his parents' money on.
I'm a huge Chelsea fan. I'm a season ticket holder there. We've got hospitality ones, so I think you're looking at about £3,000 to £4,000 a season ticket.
With his very own Chelsea bachelor pad, Jacob never misses the start of the match.
It's so easy for the games. Like, I literally go there the night before, so it's super accessible.
So does Jacob have a job to pay for all this extravagance?
No, I'm not working at the moment, and I've never really had a job. I would like to take over my father's business. I've got a sort of passion for cars, and he's involved within the motor trade. We're a big fan of cars in this family. We feel that they really sort of show you off as a person.
Jacob's family are also fans of regular holidays abroad.
We tend to go to Dubai a lot, about 4 to 5 holidays a year. The hotels are obviously always the top quality. The price can obviously always rack up from about 15,000 onwards for like a family of 4.
But now Jacob's about to experience what life is like for those without the luxuries he's grown up with.
I think this experience will be very beneficial for me. You see these stories on the news every day, people in financial crisis. But obviously living in that lifestyle will obviously have an impact on me. I think I will learn a lot.
Jacob will be living with a family of 5 from Manchester who face a daily battle to get by.
I'm Terry, this is Gareth. We've got 3 young children and we both have to work 40 hours a week on minimum wage just to get by. Our monthly income Both of our wages combined is about £1,900. That's to feed 5 of us and 3 animals as well.
By the time the bills come out, we're lucky if we've got £10, £20 spare. Yeah, it's very stressful.
It's very hard when the children are asking for things and we've not got the money for it that month. If we have £1 spare or 50p, hopefully in a few months we have enough, don't we, to maybe have a cinema trip or a trip to the trampoline park. Our children don't just get given pocket money, they'd help with the cooking, cleaning. I want my children to understand that you don't just get things for free. You have to work hard and you have to earn it yourself. I hopefully would like to teach this rich kid that you don't need thousands of pounds to have fun. You can go to the park and spend £2 on an ice cream, can't you, and have the best day.
Having never done a day's work in his life, living skint could come as quite a shock for Jacob. Before setting off, he's asked best mate Joe round to share the news.
You all right, mate?
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm not bad, how are you?
Good to see you.
You too.
How are you doing?
Not bad, it's been a long time.
Welcome to my house.
Thank you.
You haven't been here
it's
before.
Lovely, it's lovely. So anyway, why'd you bring me here?
Yeah, I know, it's been unusual for you being here,
Yeah.
but I do have something to tell you.
Right.
Something I've never done before.
Okay.
But I'm going to live with like a less privileged family for a few days.
Oh my God.
I know.
Do you reckon you'll have to cook for them or?
I don't cook.
Yeah.
Like when I'm here, parents cook like 3 meals a day.
I mean, but it'll be even harder cooking on a budget as well.
Exactly, because it's not going to be the type of food that I'm used to having.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not from Waitrose.
Not from Waitrose. I don't think there'll be a Waitrose around there. So.
What kind of situation do you think they'll be living in? Do you think they'll have a job?
I presume they're on benefits.
Do you think you're going to be with like a big family? Do you think they'll have kids?
Oh, mate.
You're not that good with kids.
No, I'm not at all. Like it's just it's the screaming.
Yeah.
I can't deal with the noise. It could be a few days of hell.
It could be really terrible, mate.
Yeah.
I do think it will be really difficult because I don't think you've had anything like this ever before. But I do think it's good that you're trying to learn some things. So let me know what happens when you're there. It'll be good to hear from you.
I'll definitely give you an update.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Jacob's used to quality in his life. He's used to having meals cooked for him. He's used to his mum making his bed for him. And I think he's going to really struggle living in a house with people that won't do that for him.
More likely Jacob will be the one doing the chores. As he heads into the great unknown up north, Manchester feels like a world away from the Kent countryside.
Yeah, the area's very different to what I'm used to. So many houses all compact into one sort of space. Obviously, I'm used to all the greenery and the sort of countryside. They're all on top of each other.
With Jacob's arrival imminent, Terry's concerned about appearances.
It is a bit scary to think that we're going to have a stranger in the house, obviously, that lives completely different to how we live. Maybe they will judge us, hopefully they won't, but we'll see.
First impressions aren't favourable.
It's pretty much what I sort of expected in a way. Quite small, looks quite tight in there, so yeah, we'll wait and see. Hello.
Hello,
I'm
nice
Jacob.
to meet you. I'm
Lovely
Terry.
to meet
Lovely
you.
to meet you.
Thank you.
Come in, sweet.
Hi, I'm Jacob. Lovely to meet you.
Gareth, nice to meet you.
So this is a kitchen, not
Lovely.
got very much space at all.
Yeah, so obviously how many people are actually using this at one time, maybe?
There's 5, me and Gareth,
Yep.
and then we've got 3 children.
Okay, cool.
And we've got 2 dogs as well.
Okay, so it's
Quite a lot
of
in
you.
a tiny little space, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it gets quite hectic in here
Yeah,
sometimes,
definitely.
maybe.
So this is the front room.
Beautiful.
Not very big. It used to be quite big. We actually split it so that mine and Gareth's bedroom is actually next door
Oh,
now.
you're next door? Okay.
Yeah.
Does it get quite tight in here when all of you have to get in here?
Yeah, it's a bit of a squeeze in it.
Yeah.
But we kind of want to just huddle onto the sofa. So what's your front room like? I bet it's a lot bigger than this.
It's different. So we've got like a sort of living room within the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then we also have like another living room. It's one of those rooms that you just rarely go in, only for special occasions.
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it, to have a room just
I
for
know.
special occasions?
I know. So this is your bedroom?
Yep,
there?
so this is our bedroom now, so the front room was quite big
I guess
before.
it was, yeah, it must have been quite big. Yeah, obviously in comparison to my bedroom, I'm on the top floor of my house, so I've got sort of another living room, and then I've got like my bathroom ensuite, and then I've got my actual bedroom.
Wow, so you've got your own living room as well?
So it's more of like a penthouse sort of thing up there. They are very big rooms as well.
I think it's amazing that he said he had his own flat upstairs, like so much space for a kid that doesn't really need it.
Time to meet the rest of the family.
So this is the boys' bedroom.
Oh, awesome.
Hello, guys.
Hello, nice to meet you.
This is Mackenzie.
Nice to meet you.
And this one's Harrison.
Nice to meet you.
Cheeky one, aren't you?
Yeah.
He looks it.
This is Jacob. You can say hi.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Seems not everyone's keen to welcome a rich kid into their home.
So this is Harley.
Nice to meet you.
And
How are
this
you?
is Harley's bedroom.
She's got a big bedroom.
Yeah, this actually used to be mine and Gareth's bedroom.
Oh, OK, before you had to obviously go downstairs.
Yeah, obviously the boys' bedroom's split, and then Harley's got her own room now.
Oh,
You've
she's
got
really
the
lucky.
most space, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the most space.
And the dogs sleep under there also.
Yep, that's the dog's bed.
Oh.
They spend most of the time in there, don't
Oh, lovely.
With sleeping space in such short supply, it looks like Jacob's going to have to get used to roughing it.
they? This is going to be your bed.
OK, I've never actually slept on a sofa, so it's a new experience.
Yeah, first time for everything, isn't it?
Exactly, I'm excited, it'll be good.
So, how do his cosy new living quarters compare to a sprawling country estate?
I haven't been to a house this small. I think it would be OK if, you know, there was maybe 2 or 3 people living here. But it's the fact that it's such a large family. Everywhere you go, you're on top of each other, the dogs as well. I can imagine that it gets really stressful at some points.
Terry and Gareth aren't sure what to make of their upper crust house guest.
I think his accent's a little bit posh, posher than what we are, but yeah, it's nice. Not too posh. Or maybe a little bit too posh.
While Jacob attempts to adjust to a smaller living space, Terry and Gareth want to hear all about his affluent upbringing.
Do you ever have to budget for anything?
In all honesty, no. Like, I've never really sort of thought about money in that sense. So yeah, obviously I do spend quite a lot a week. I probably, on food, I spend about 150 to 200 pounds.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
I know, and that's just, what do you guys spend on?
We spend about 50 to 60 pounds
for the whole
a week
family?
for 5 of us and 2 dogs as well.
That's just, yeah, wow. Well, when they told me that they spend £50 on a food shop for all of them, I was like gobsmacked. Like, sometimes that's just, you know, a dinner out for me, like on my own.
So what do you do for your social life and things like that?
I go out a lot. I go out about 4 times a week.
We probably go out about 4 times a year. If we're looking, that's probably like family.
Yeah. My parents don't really check up on what I'm spending.
So you could spend hundreds and hundreds and they probably wouldn't even know it.
Yeah, and about a couple of months ago, my father, you know, got me an apartment in Chelsea. So when I'm there, that's where I'm sort of racking the money up because London prices, obviously, as you know, would be really expensive.
Why Chelsea? Why the apartment in Chelsea?
I go to a lot of Chelsea games. I'm a big football fan, and I hated the sort of travelling up there. So obviously I spoke to my dad about it, and he like got the apartment so that we don't have to go home after. My dad got season tickets there, so it's that really nice sort of go-to place where I can go and have some fun as well.
How much is your season ticket?
They're about 3,000 each.
Wow.
Yeah, we basically get like hospitality seats, so you get like 3 meals.
3 meals in one game?
So you have
Oh
like...
my God. An apartment just so they can go to watch a football match seems a bit ridiculous. I mean, who has that apartment when he's not there? Do you know?
After hearing about Jacob's extravagances, Terry and Gareth are keen to give him a dose of reality.
We both work full-time and we probably take home about 2,000, don't we? And after all the bills and food, we've probably got about £100 a month left, haven't we, in case of an emergency. This month, our littlest dog got rushed into the vets with an ulcer in his eye.
Yeah.
So that was quite expensive when that took a big chunk, so he wasn't left with much.
So when you pay these sort of bills, is there anything you have to sort of sacrifice in a way? Because obviously they're unexpected or whatever, like...
Yeah, maybe if we was going to treat the kids that month, we might have to push it back.
Sure.
They don't understand either. Kenzie does quite a few chores done around the house.
Yeah, he has jobs to do. We give him £5 a week.
Yeah.
And he's saved that £5 up a week.
God, for months, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he's seen a coat that he wanted, then he's gone out and he's bought that with his own money that he's saved up himself, so...
Good on him.
It's all for the move.
What about you? Do you do any work?
I've never worked a day in my life, so it would be a very new situation for me if I ever did get a job.
The stark contrast in their financial situations has already given Jacob a lot to think about.
It's just really upsetting to hear, like, £100 at the end of the month is not a lot at all. I was quite shocked when they said that, especially for a family of 5 and 2 dogs as well. I find it a struggle how they cope with such a large family with very little income left.
A low income means the family are forced to make a little go a long way.
I don't tend to normally have sandwiches, to be honest. I'm more of like I quite like sort of like warm foods.
I mean, it's just easy to do sandwiches.
Exactly, it is very easy.
Eat sandwiches,
it's
something
so quick
quick.
as well, isn't it?
A low-budget lunch is not something Jacob is familiar with, but Terry wants him to realise that not everyone can afford the fancy food he's used to.
So this is going to feed 6 of us for our dinner.
Okay.
It's probably cost about £2, maybe £2,
wow.
Less than £2, obviously, because I'm not going to use all the ham. See, my kids enjoy a sandwich, and you'd think that they'd had a 3-course meal.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky that they're not.
No, I
not
get
that fussy, really.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
That's good, though. That's really good.
Kids, come down for your dinner now.
Yummy, 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 dinner time.
Sandwiches.
What?
It's been an eye-opening start to living skint.
On the table, please.
And a trip to Terry and Gareth's local park is making Jacob realise that having fun doesn't have to cost a fortune.
Yeah, so we spend quite a lot of our time here, obviously, walking the dogs. The kids like to play here as well.
I guess it's so easy because it was literally just around the corner, isn't it?
Yeah, like a 5-minute walk, if that.
And it's cost-free as well.
Yeah,
it doesn't
definitely.
cost anything to have some fun here.
No.
It's not something I would normally come and do with my family, but it's good that they really enjoy it. They have so much fun here, and the main thing is that it's free.
But kitted out in £400 loafers means Jacob's rather reluctant to participate in the fun.
You want me to join in? I've not got the best attire on whatsoever. Have you seen my shoes?
I asked Jacob to play football and he said, I will, but I'm not wearing the right clothes for it. Yeah, because of slippers. It's a bit weird playing football in slippers. It's hard. Yeah. It kind of looks like he's a business worker.
He may look the part, but Jacob's never had a job in his life. One thing he does work hard at, though, is taking expensive jaunts abroad.
So where do you and your family go on holiday?
So we tend to go to Dubai a lot. We roughly go around 4 to 5 times a year. It's just out of this world, so that's where we like to go. What about you? Do you go on holiday at all?
We actually went to Turkey this year.
Oh, lovely.
We usually book it 2 years in advance, so we've got time to save for it, obviously spending money.
Of course.
So yeah, 2 years.
It's quite a long time, isn't it?
Long time to save to go on holiday.
Yeah.
Realising how easy he and his family have it is fast putting things into perspective.
Sometimes, like maybe last year, I think my dad went away 9 to 10 times a year, and that is just obscene. And then you hear about this family, you know, that they have to plan so far in advance just for maybe a week's holiday. Like, that's really upsetting.
It's not long before the presence of a camera crew in the park starts attracting attention.
You all right, mate? I'm doing something for my university course. It's nothing big.
It's just for college?
Just for college. I guess they're not used to obviously seeing, you know...
No, not at all.
...camera crew or whatever, so... Is it one of those places that you sort of wouldn't want to walk alone?
Well, the weekend just gone, a bunch of teenagers set a car on fire in the car park.
Wow.
And Mackenzie had to actually phone the fire brigade to get the fire brigade out.
Jesus Christ, so it was really serious then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sort of see now around, you've got a lot of sort of teenagers just strolling about in groups, so it's quite intimidating, it's quite scary.
Yeah, I won't come to the park on my own with the kids unless Gareth's with me.
Yeah, I don't blame you, to be honest. It's, yeah, I find it a bit difficult, you know, being here. I've never really been in a situation like this before, so yeah, it's quite different.
I think Jacob was a little bit intimidated when the groups of lads started coming over. It is a little bit intimidating though if you're not used to this sort of thing happening around you all the time.
No, it's not the nicest place in the world. But obviously the family I'm with, you know, their kids are brilliant and they just want to come here and have fun, whereas other ones want to come here and, you know, just ruin everything.
Despite Jacob's unease, it's been an important lesson in the hard realities of life beyond the comfort of his family's country mansion. Time to share his experiences so far with a familiar face from home.
Hey mate, you alright?
Hello mate, how are you?
I'm not bad, how are you?
Very well. What are you up to? Are you at Vine?
Yes, yeah.
My favourite place in the world.
Yeah. Whereabouts are you?
We're in Manchester.
Okay. Nothing like back home?
Nothing like back home at all. So yeah, it's quite rough. Like when we were walking around the park, there were like just loads of boys, you know, all together, you know, in hoods and stuff. So
yeah,
it's quite intimidating. It's quite scary.
So mate, what's the house like?
The house itself is quite small. There's 5 of them, and there's 2 dogs as well.
Okay, wow.
So it's a busy, busy house. You know, there's always something going on. And I am sleeping on the sofa tonight.
Oh, mate.
I know. You know, it's a leather sofa as well, so it's quite sticky. So I'll get stuck to it.
What's their financial situation like? Do they have a job? Do they work?
No, so it was quite nice to hear that they both work full-time, which is really nice. And, you know, they said they bring in about 2,000 together per month and are left with about £100 at the end of it. And that's for any sort of emergencies. And they have to plan their holidays 2 years in advance.
Oh, my word.
I know. And obviously, like, I sometimes, you know, plan it 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah. All right then, mate. Have a good first night. I hope you manage to get some sleep and it's not too sticky.
Cheers, buddy.
I'll speak to you soon.
See you later, mate.
See you later, mate. Bye.
Bye.
So cramped living quarters take some getting used to. But Jacob's fast winning over his new housemates.
I want to be that.
Yeah, I definitely think the kids have taken to Jacob. I mean, he can't go anywhere without the kids going, "Where are you going, Jacob?"
Before I came here, my sort of worst nightmare would have been a lot of kids, you know, a big family. But they're cool kids. They're making my time fun here.
She's as hot as a chicken.
Kids, tea time!
Come in!
Time for Jacob to sample another meal made on a tight budget.
Jacob.
Thank you so much.
Harrison, oh, you got all your medals on?
He's got all his medals.
All of them?
I bet you do.
You want to sit here?
We've had so much time together,
Should
haven't
I
we?
sit them here?
No, it's all right.
Thank you, Mummy.
This is lovely, thank you.
As the family sit down to dinner, Jacob's rich kid habits haven't gone unnoticed.
Harley, have you ever seen anyone eat pizza with a knife and fork before?
No, I haven't.
I always have.
It's very awkward.
Yeah, I always have. It's a weird one.
I kind of expect him to eat pizza with a knife and fork. And that's why I kind of put it on the table, because I didn't want him to feel a bit uncomfortable just having to pick it up. Harley's face, on the other hand, she was like, "He's eating pizza with a knife and fork."
Jacob's posh table manners may have caused a stir, but a low-cost dinner is to his liking.
Dinner was really nice, actually. I thought the quality was be a lot worse, but they surprised me.
Terry served up Jacob's dinner for him.
Jacob!
But he's not getting off that lightly.
So, in her house, the kids help out quite a lot, so they've got their own chores.
Sure.
So, growing up, did you have to do any chores or anything?
No, I didn't, no. I did the odd bit here and there, but not sort of like, it wasn't like a daily thing.
Maybe you could help with the children then?
I'd love to, yeah. I'd
Get your hands dirty a little bit?
I'd give it a go, of course,
yeah. Definitely. Jacob being 19, I think he needs to understand that he does need to do things by himself. He's not going to have someone there doing everything for him all the time.
But just when Terry's back's turned, Jacob appears to have sneakily hired in some experts to get the job done.
That's all clean, didn't it?
Yeah, I think you've done a good job there. There's a little bit over there, look. The children like doing jobs. Like, I've never really met any children. I've never really met any adults that enjoy sort of, you know, washing up and drying up and cleaning. So it's good to see that they enjoy it.
I think the idea was for you to prove that you're willing to get your hands dirty.
I think you've done a good job there. Right, is it my go? Lucky me.
Eventually, a rather reluctant rich kid takes over washing up duties from the kids.
So yeah, I wasn't used to, you know, washing up straight after sort of dinner or whatever. We would have cleaners come in and they would do sort of the small jobs like that. So I thought I'd just take control at the end, you know, just try and get the last bits off.
So, how have you all done?
Yeah.
Did you do well? Did Jacob do well? Yeah. Do you think he should help his mummy when he gets home to do the pots? Yeah, I think he should as well.
I think I will from now on,
yeah. Give your mum a bit of a break.
It's quite an easy job as well,
yeah.
So it doesn't take time.
No.
And that's probably because the kids did most of the work. With lots to ponder over, Jacob gets ready for a night on the living room sofa.
Obviously, it's a bit weird sleeping on a sofa, especially when, like, they're all sat on it all day, and plus the dogs. I just hope I get some sleep, to be honest. Like, otherwise I could be a bit moody tomorrow.
I think he's going to enjoy it, to be honest.
It's a comfy sofa.
Yeah, it's comfy.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully you'll have a good night's sleep, because he's going to need it tomorrow.
As Jacob's second day living skint starts with an unfamiliar alarm call.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
I'll be up soon.
It seems his night has been anything but restful.
I woke up a few times in the night because as soon as, like, one of the kids takes a step upstairs, you hear everything. And then they were cleaning their rooms, I think, at 7 o'clock this morning. I've never heard noise like it, and it's right above me. I only have one pillow as well, which is a bit difficult. Normally, I have about 3 or 4. So, I'll be looking forward to getting back into my bed.
But it will be a while before he can do that. Each morning after breakfast, the kids are expected to do their chores. First job of the day is feeding the pets. And that doesn't just mean the dogs.
I hate snakes. I hate anything like that. Spiders, snakes. I'm not good with it, and I never expected them to have one.
Jacob.
Yes.
So, this is the mouse that we're going to feed Ty.
Okay.
So you dangle him by his tail and he'll get it.
Okay, well, I can't wait to watch you guys do it, because I don't think I'll be getting involved. It doesn't matter how small it is, doesn't matter how big it is, it still puts me off a little bit, so I might have to give that one a pass.
Is this another task Jacob's trying to snake his way out of?
So, are you going to introduce him?
This is Ty. Ty. Yes, you are.
God, you're so brave.
You're brave. Touch him. Just stroke his back.
Keep his head away, Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you put the head that way, then... Oh. It's difficult when you've got, like, kids at the age of 10 touching it, and obviously I'm 19, so I felt I had to, because otherwise I look like a right baby.
This pants already is going for my arm. Dad, you hold it. It's got it.
The kids' chores are another good example for the rich kid to take home with him. But he's not done yet. Next, they've asked him to help with another job he'd never normally dream of doing.
Upstairs, we've sorted all our toys out we don't really want to play with anymore.
Yep.
And we're going to go to the end of the cul-de-sac and we're going to do a stall. And we're going to donate the money that we get to the Children's Hospital.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, so about 4 years ago, Kenzie got diagnosed with a hip condition called Perth disease.
Okay.
So he's in and out of hospital quite a lot.
Okay.
So we just wanted to give something back. So
No, that's great.
We've done quite a few fundraisers. Me and Gareth actually did a skydive.
Oh, really?
So the children just wanted to get involved a little bit this time.
Of course. Well, I think that's
so
amazing.
So if you would like to get involved.
I'd absolutely love to get involved. That'd be great fun.
Hearing how the kids raise money for others is sobering listening.
I just think those children have been brought up so well. It's not for them that they can go and buy some new stuff, you know, it's going to charity. So to sort of implement that into them at such a young age, it's really good from, you know, Gareth and Terry.
Terry and Gareth hope the kids' generosity will give Jacob a bigger appreciation for all his parents have given him.
It looks awesome.
Oh, you're doing fabulous, Harrison. Yeah? But you're all ready to go? There you go.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And say to Kyle, come and have a look.
Kyle, do you want to have a look at the car?
Business gets off to a brisk start.
Thank you.
And it's all quite an eye-opener for a kid used to playing with far more expensive toys.
The prices are very low. I don't think when I was younger that would have made me happy. So it shows how sort of grateful they are for what they get.
But business soon begins to slow.
Why is no one coming?
What do we say anyway? If you don't sell loads today, you can always do it next weekend, can't you?
I think Kyle has been a little bit disappointed today, hasn't she? That I think they were hoping to sell more than they've sold.
Seeing the kids' disappointment at the meagre takings, Jacob decides to step in.
So I think we should call it a day now because it's very cold.
I've got a little surprise for the kids first.
Oh, you've got a little surprise?
Because obviously you might not be happy with how much you made. I've got some money here for you
Oh
that you can
God,
obviously put into your little thing. And that's from me.
Oh,
obviously, I don't want
wow.
any toys. You keep the toys, but...
Oh, what'd you say? Do you want to give him a cuddle?
me.
Say thank you very much. Oh, that's so kind, Jacob.
You're very welcome. But yeah, that will help. Go to charity or whatever.
Oh, Harrison, how nice is that? Overwhelming. I didn't expect that whatsoever. He just keeps on surprising me. I mean, such a lovely thing for him to do. Obviously, £20 to Jacob isn't a lot, but to us and the kids, it means a lot. Obviously, it's going to a good cause, so obviously the kids are made up as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Jacob's never had to give much thought to the cost of anything.
I am able to just spend what I want, where I want. It's not about the price, it's just about what I want.
But to see how he'd cope without his parents' financial support, next, Terry and Gareth are springing a surprise on him at their local food store.
So our weekly budget a week for food is around £50.
Okay.
So we want to challenge you today. We're going to give you our budget, which is £50.
Okay, great, thank you.
We want you to try and budget for our week.
A week
for 5
food shop?
months. Yes.
Okay.
Take the children with you as well if you need some help, or it's entirely up to you.
Beautiful. Yeah, I need the help, I reckon. Come on, let's go.
Good luck, guys. See you. Bye.
No push.
Just £50 to feed the family for the week will be a big test for Jacob.
She's gonna have a little look round.
But budgeting is one of the most important things he needs to learn if he's to survive on his own one day.
I think he'll struggle a little bit to get the amount of food that we need for the 5 days on the budget that we've got.
On top of that, there's also the 4-legged family members to consider.
Obviously, the dogs are really important to us as well, and obviously they need feeding as well, so hopefully he does remember to get the food for them.
Okay, you guys give me ideas of what you normally have.
Normally I have like curry, maybe.
Really?
No.
From the off, Jacob appears to be completely relying on the kids.
What about sausages? Do you ever have sausages?
Yeah, we have sausages.
Pizza?
Yeah, pizza.
You love pizza, don't you? Do you always have these ones?
Yeah.
Let me put that in. And I'll get one of these as well.
They are like rushing it a little bit, aren't they? Don't take as much time as we do.
No. We've got a lot of meals in there, though. Yeah. There's 5 of you, though, I guess.
It's a good thing the kids are here to help.
We need ham for sandwiches.
Yes, of course you do. You love ham, don't you?
We would also normally buy food for Oreo and cake.
OK, cool. How many? Just one?
Oh, what's it, dog food? Got dog food.
Cereal.
Cereal.
This one, we like Cookie Crisp.
OK, we'll put that in there.
He's got the Cookie Crunch cereal. It's one of the dearest ones, isn't it?
Seems like Jacob's let the kids take control of the shop.
Yeah.
Biscuits and chocolate.
So is that what you normally have, you know, for snacks? Put a couple of those in.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be more than 50 quid if he's giving the kids whatever they want.
Let's go.
Because there's so many people to accommodate, I don't actually know what everyone wants, so I'm sort of just asking the kids as much as possible, do your parents like this? Is this what you like? And I think they're picking up other things that they don't tend to normally get because I'm with them. God knows what they're up to at the moment. They've probably stacked the other basket up.
Looks like he's right. Laden with 3 baskets full, Jacob heads to the till to see if he's kept within his £50 budget.
Yeah, I reckon it could be a little bit more than what we set it out to be.
Yeah. So altogether, that's 53.47. No problem.
Oh, that's not too bad. So what I'll do is I'll pay 50 with that, and then the extra I'll just, if you don't mind, I can just put it on my card if that's okay. I thought it'd be a lot worse, actually. Let's go.
Time
guys.
to break the news to Terry and Gareth.
We go.
I'm excited now to see. Oh.
Hi.
Hello.
How did you find it?
It was good. Good
How
experience.
much did you end up spending?
£53.47.
Oh, so you went over a little bit.
Over a little bit.
So what did you do? Did you have to put something back?
No, I cleared it. It's fine. I stuck with it. It's
Because
fine.
usually we don't have enough, then obviously we'd put something back.
Of course. No. I dealt with this one, so it's fine. But no, we got everything, didn't we?
So shall we go home and have a look what we've got then?
Yeah.
Yay, let's go.
Let's go.
So has Jacob bought enough to last 7 days?
So I don't know if obviously I got everything right. I don't know if there's some things that you probably wouldn't normally get, but yeah.
No, I think we would probably get most of this stuff.
I'm surprised you remember the dog food.
That was.
I said that.
That
yeah.
is full credit to your kids.
But one little bit, they don't like the gravy one.
Oh, really?
It's always the jelly one, so...
Ah.
But our food, yeah, it's spot on.
Perfect. Awesome.
Do you think you would have struggled a bit more if you didn't have the kids helping you?
Massively. They helped me so much.
Almost forgot the bread. We were going to have ham
I nearly
and butter
forgot
by ourselves.
And obviously mainly the dog food. I would have completely forgot about that.
Terry's hoping the shopping challenge will make Jacob think twice about how much he spends in the future.
So I remember yesterday you said that you spend about £150 to £200 a week just for yourself.
On myself.
Obviously you've just had to get all this for 5 of us and 2 dogs as well.
For £50, yeah. No, it really sort of puts it into perspective for me. Like, and I obviously was looking at the prices as well, so I had to be really careful. Something that I'm not used to. I'm normally just, you know, picking up what I want and putting it in. But yeah, no, I'm definitely going to take it into consideration next time.
Yeah, that's good.
That's awesome.
Completing the shopping challenge is one thing, but Terry has an even bigger domestic task for Jacob. She wants him to show he can feed the family by making them dinner. But before he hits the kitchen, Jacob's taking time out to update his mate Joe on his experience.
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm not bad, thank you. How are you?
I'm not too bad, mate. I didn't sleep amazing last night.
Did you not?
No, it's obviously I was on the sofa.
Yeah, was it a bit sticky?
It was really sticky, mate. It's the leather.
So what have you been up to today?
So we did like a little stall on the road and tried to sell some of their toys, and obviously all the money that they got was going to charity.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like when I saw them, you know, out on the road, and when I saw how happy they got when someone gave them like 50p for like a toy that they loved, you know, it was really upsetting to watch. These guys hardly get anything, and when they do, they're so appreciative. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna make sure that, you know, I'm a bit more grateful for everything I get when I do go home.
Yeah, that's good, that's good.
Yeah, after that, I had to go and do a food shop for the family for their next week.
How was that?
That was difficult. £50, that was my budget for 5 people, plus I had to get the 2 dogs food as well.
Oh my word. I mean, you'd probably spend that in a night.
I know.
Easily.
Yeah, I know.
All right then, mate. It was nice chatting to you.
Awesome, man.
I look forward to seeing you soon when
Right.
you're home.
Awesome. See you later, buddy.
See you later, mate. Bye.
Bye.
Time to get cooking. But being rather clueless in the kitchen, Jacob again summons the kids in to help.
So guys, do you cook much for your parents?
Yeah, we help them. What do you normally have for dinner?
Well, I'm quite lucky in the fact that my mum pretty much makes anything I ask for. I just prefer eating the food instead of actually making it.
But Kenzie and Harley are making him realise no one gets waited on hand and foot in this house. It's also given Terry and Gareth a rare opportunity to put their feet up.
That's for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yummy.
Get used,
Yeah, we're going to get used to this.
Making too.
That's something I should be doing for my parents a bit more often, I guess.
Yeah, maybe you could surprise them one night and cook them a meal.
You could cook them Kenzie and Harley's special pasta and chicken.
You could.
That's what I'm going to call it from now on.
I think they'd like that.
I think they'd love that.
As his time living skint with the family comes to an end, it seems the experience has had a big impact on Jacob.
Have you enjoyed your time staying here with us?
I've absolutely loved it. And obviously it helps that you guys have been so accommodating to me. I'm going to take so much with me. Like the supermarket shopping, you know, choosing that milk over another milk, you know, could really be beneficial to me. No, I've learned a lot.
Jacob's willingness to learn has helped to dispel some preconceptions.
We had a vision, didn't we, that was going to have like a really posh kid that was proper snobby. Mummy and Daddy buy me this, Mummy and Daddy buy me that. But obviously we know that you work very hard as well. Obviously you go to university, which you're working hard to take over your dad's business as well, which I think is really nice as well. So you do actually want to work.
Yeah,
that surprised me quite a lot.
That's good feedback to hear. That's what I wanted.
The example set by Jacob's younger housemates has also taught him to appreciate all he has.
Before coming here, like my worst nightmare, and I'll be honest about it, was, you know, a big family, a lot of kids. And obviously I turned up and that's what happened.
Yep.
But, you know, looking back at it, I wouldn't have sort of changed a thing. Like, you know, your kids are amazing. It's the best outcome that could have happened, you know.
That's it, Jacob, you've made friends for life. You do know that, don't you?
I have made friends for life.
For now, though, it's time to say their goodbyes.
Oh, all packed.
Oh,
ready to
time
go.
to go now.
Yeah, I know. I've just got a little last surprise for you. Little gift just before I go. You don't have to open it now. I can sort of tell you what it is. But it's more of a, you know, I've sort of organised a family day out for you guys at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So
oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
You can have a good time with the kids.
How nice is that? What do you say to Jacob? And thank you so much for coming. We've really loved every minute.
I've had a great time. I'm sure we'll stay in contact.
Yeah,
as well.
Definitely. Oh, time to say goodbye now, kids.
Yeah,
Come on,
do I get a hug?
Oh, huggies.
See you later, little ones. See you as well. And thank you guys for letting me stay.
No, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure having you.
For some, the farewell isn't easy.
Oh, it was lovely.
Oh, are you crying?
Oh.
Just after.
We'll see each other soon. You've got lovely kids.
Bye-bye, Jacob.
See you later, guys.
Bye. Hopefully see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
After their doubts about how the rich kid would fit in, the family have certainly grown attached to him.
Yeah, you cried, didn't you? And Harley cried.
A little bit.
A little bit.
And as he leaves, they know Jacob's learnt to not take what he has for granted.
In recent years, you know, I've been quite ungrateful with my family sometimes when they, you know, don't get me something. And what I've learned with these kids, you know, is it doesn't matter what they have, they're just happy all the time. It is sad to say goodbye to them. You know, I don't like seeing them upset, but, you know, I'm sure we'll see each other in the future.